I know you're sitting on some tea. I know you're sitting on some tea. What's going on, y'all? I'm just earning my little clothes, trying to get ready. I want to go have brunch with my one of my close friends and whatever. And I just decided, girl, why I'm sitting here earning my clothes, let me do a Bring It review part 2 with the tea. Okay? With the tea that's been going on. So let me get a little closer, because I like to get closer, honey, so y'all can be able to hear me clearly and hear me speak this truth. So we all watched the, for those who did not, you need to be watching or watch the Battle Royale season finale for Bring It. The episode was truly boring to me, to be honest. I'm glad that this season is over with, but at the same time, I did enjoy this season. We got a chance to see a lot of different teams, some good teams. So I was very appreciative of that. But this season finale, and this is going to be slick a message to, again, to some of the producers or the people who are in the editing room editing Bring It. This episode was horrible as far as the editing. I've never, let me turn my air on because it's hot. Child, it's hot, honey. It's raining in Atlanta, and I don't like to be wet, so child, that's why my ass got my little throw on sweater on, child. My little hoe sweater or whatever. So, but the editing of this episode was truly terrible. It was just really bad. Y'all made it seem like that it was some sort of a tie, and y'all tried to make it look like that the Dancing Dogs deserved their win. Let me tell you something. This is speaking from my own eyes, all full because I wear contacts. The YCD superstars ate their ass alive. Really did. Like I said that in my review, but they really did murk them some series. It was not no tie. And for this, I'm tired of this whole conversation of where Tracy, they do the dance and they do cheerleading moves and da 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 da, and they do that, and it ain't like they ain't supposed to be dancing them anyway. I don't know why. Let me tell you something. First of all, y'all need to Google Tracy, honey. Tracy's been around. She was on America's Best Dance Group. I think it was in MTV or VH1, the show with I can't think of the guy's name, but I think it was America's Best Dance Group. Randy Jackson or something, and she was on one. I cannot remember the name of the team. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. I might mess it up. I think it was Fly Kicks. Or child, kick some flies or kick some butt. I don't know, honey. But she was on there, and she's a former Miami Heat dancer. So she knows she knows different styles of dancing, like all of it. The professional stuff, the stuff that you get a certificate and degree for. Google her up. Google her up. Okay, she's just she ain't nobody. She's already used to being on TV, so we should be even glad that she even came on this show for the little time she did come on. People was making comments about, well, they don't do majorette style dancing, baby. I need you to go look up some of these YouTube videos because they do majorette style dancing. Okay, they just don't do this. They just don't do this. They do some actual some dancing, girl. They do all forms, and that's what makes them different. And then when I watched Bring It, I watched it again today, and I saw one of the judges give his commentary on the YCDT superstar, where the girl, she was just like, they were doing it. They were doing it. She didn't have anything bad to say. She just said that technique was everything. It's their technique. They were doing it. Like, you can't take that away from you. You can't take them. They be dancing, honey, and I don't know why Lifetime felt the need to try to make it seem like that it was some type of what is it called, a tie. Girl, that was not a tie, honey. It wasn't even a button down. It wasn't even a bow tie. They got murked. And it is what it is. Like, sometimes you just lose, sometimes you win. Okay? So it's really nothing to say on that. So they did really good. All the teams did really well, but the YCDT superstars are just on another level, and I don't, and there's no passengers on the plane, and it's just just me being honest. Blah, 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 being honest. I don't have a choice but to be honest. I saw a lot of child Diana had the nerve to say that she called Neva the shit talker, which is true. And she called, I don't know if she was calling Tracy the prop queen. You've been doing props all this season. Like, you've been doing props and all this type of stuff all this season, even last season, to be honest. So it's gonna take more than props to win. It's gonna take some technique. And Royce even said that. If y'all remember Royce from Basketball Wives, she even said that. It's gonna take more than just what's the name. She felt like they were a little more talented. They don't have to do all these, props and all these people coming out that don't need to be there, parents dancing with them. It's just like, so I was confused when people were talking about well, why did Tracy girls dressed up like Diana and da 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 and all that type of stuff. I mean, why is it? It's okay for Diana to do it, and that's why I love pointing it out. I have fun doing it. It's okay for Diana to have her little props and stuff, but when another team does it and they win, it's a problem. I don't understand that logic. I really want to, but I feel like I go crazy trying to understand that logic. It's no way around it. Get into some OT. Y'all know it's been some crazy stuff going on Dow Hall Child. They were fighting. All police were called. All type of stuff, honey. So basically, what had happened was, okay, one of Tamia's sister got jumped at the dollhouse. Got jumped by some folks. We don't know who all folks. I don't know who it was, but apparently, from what I'm hearing, her sister got beat up. But they said she grabbed somebody and she went to town, honey. She did what she had to do. So she didn't go out without a bang, honey. She did what she had to do. But you can't really do nothing when you getting jumped. You can only just grab one person and do that. No, stop asking me about Tamia why she got she was suspended for 60 days. I'm not discussing that. That is a child and that's a minor, and I can't stress that enough. And some of y'all should need to pray for yourselves for you around asking for things. You should be ashamed of yourself. You grown adult asking for stuff. You should be ashamed of yourself. Just know she's been suspended for 60 days and she will be back. Okay, she will be back. So they said Shakayla left, and when she went from the purpose, because I've heard that something about she got she got kicked off the team for fighting or something, or she had some problems or whatever with discipline problems with her being in school and stuff, and they just let her go off the team. See what she went to Purple Diamonds. I don't know if I believe that. I can't see Shanika just automatically taking somebody off of somebody coming in off the Dancing Dolls, and I just don't see that. I don't see that, but maybe they want to use that to for season 3 as some I ain't really get that. I just didn't get that. What else was going on? Because I felt like it was so much stuff to talk about. And this is a message to my girl Diana. I don't think you have taken these notes from T.S. Madison that she gave you while you was in your African heels in the limo and stuff, but take these notes and hear them well. Stop responding to all these ignorant comments and stuff on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. You need to learn how to be professional, okay? When these folks ask you stuff about one of the kids why they kicked off, don't say nothing. That's not. You don't need to respond to that. You need to learn how to deal with this fame. You need to learn how to deal with this platform. And I really don't know any way to really, tell you. I really don't know what to tell you to do better. But you're a walking PR nightmare. The way you respond and clap back on people on Instagram, it's really, really sad. It's really sad and it's really pathetic. But your girl, I can't expect the most. I can't expect the best from you when you've never been in this position before. So, it's a learning experience. Let me move on swiftly and professionally to what I really want to talk about, the topic of the day, of all the days. Miss Tina Jones, or whatever her name is, honey, red hair but no edges, okay? I love everything except your edges. Miss Tina had the nerve to make a video comeback, and she was talking about the Mighty video, and she didn't like some of the things I had to say, and she really put her foot in her mouth. Because you said in one part of the video, you said that she graduated from facility and she could have graduated, but she could have graduated if she wanted to. Da da da. Like, girl, you should just left it alone. See, when you continue to respond and stuff like that, you dig a hole deeper for yourself. So you just need to really just leave it alone. And I don't know how many times I got to stress this enough. I don't talk to any of the DDP members like that. I don't talk to them. They might say, Justin, love your review, da da da, all that kind of stuff, and appreciate your support. That's it. But as far as me talking to them, getting information, all that type of stuff, it's not being done. First of all, I don't have to because I know too many people around. I know people that know people that know people. And y'all run your mouths so damn much, y'all don't know how to shut up. Okay? Y'all don't know how to shut up, so I get all the information. So whenever you go in and have these phone conversations, you texting y'all in these group messages and stuff, be mindful of the people who might screenshot it and send it to me. And they're not on the member of DDP. Okay? It's the people in DDP sending it to the members that ain't in DDP that are sending it to me. Okay? So be careful of your circle, honey. Be careful of your circle. And I'm not going to reveal any sources. I won't do that. But I just want to make sure you have the accurate stuff. If you so, get the tea, get the real tea. And you said you don't drink tea, you drink spoiled milk or Ciroc. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised you got spoiled milk in your refrigerator, child, because the video looks spoiled. Okay, you had that bun on. You knew not had the bun on because I was gonna come from them edges and dig them in, honey, dig them in. But Miss Tina said her child didn't apply for no colleges, honey, and damn sure ain't applied for Jackson State. So I'm just like, girl, is that some stuff to be proud about that your child ain't applied to any colleges? But y'all were right on the TV show talking like, you want her to get a scholarship. But to where? A scholarship to the facility? Where at? Because you just said she didn't apply to any colleges. So I'm confused. It's not making no sense. And girl, you did your video, honey. It was cute. 2 minutes or whatever, but my videos are monetized. I need you to look up the definition of monetized, honey. That's what my videos are. I don't do silly ass Facebook rants. That shit is so MySpace days. Okay, I'll let you have that. Because I seem like the only thing that you're getting out of being a DDP is some red hair. And you know what? To be honest, I really don't think. I really don't think I'm going to be reviewing season 3. To be honest, from what I'm hearing and from what I'm reading the tea leaves, and from what I'm seeing on Instagram, some people are not going to be on season 3. And if those certain people are not on season 3, I'm just not going to be watching because it's boring. It's boring, and this battle royale was terrible. It was good for me to be there, but as far as the editing, it was whack. Y'all should have really did an hour and a half or something. It was whack. I want to see dancing. I don't understand how y'all show the show is about dancing, but we only see 5 minutes of it. Like, y'all need to learn how to get all of it in the video, like to get all of it in these 42 minutes. I don't care about all this extra drama. I didn't care about Mimi coming out to, y'all could even say the part of Mimi and, what's her name? What's that girl name? Tina coming out there Sears and Roebuck ass damn box. Okay? Like she came out that washing machine box. Okay? A refrigerator box. She about to knock it over. The clown over. Look like a gorilla. Okay? About to step on her edges, girl. But they already been stepped on and trampled on and walked on, honey. Your edges look like carpet. Okay? The walk area. As soon as you come in, high traffic edges. Okay? That's what we call it. Child. So many people walk past and forward. It just look trampled on. But that's all I got. Let's just bring this season finale. Y'all pumped it up like it was gonna be really good, and it was really, really whack, and it really was not good. It really wasn't. The editing was horrible. Like, girl, just fix it. Just fix it. That's all I got, and I'm just really bored, to be honest, with this. I'm glad the season is over with, child, so they can go back to having their kids do appearances and swindling on these young kids out their money, since that's all they know how to do in Jackson. That's all I got. I appreciate y'all for following me, for talking to me. I gotta get this beard laid down. I gotta add some more conditioner to it, cause I ain't got my rat tail comb, y'all, and it's bothering me. So I'm gonna tell my friend to stop and get a rat tail comb before he come to the hotel. That's all I got. Follow me on Twitter, JustinJ1232. Follow me on Instagram. That's all I got. I love y'all so much, and tell me what y'all think about the stuff. I don't know where to find Tina Jones video of her talking crap. I put a snippet of it on my Facebook because I thought it was hilarious. And one of my good, I'm not gonna call him a good friend, but he cool. He cool. Gonna comment and say this is just some off the wall stuff. He gonna talk about some. But I put the snippet up. He was just like, "Why are you bothered, child? I'm not bothered. I'm tickled. Okay, and I need you to learn the difference." That's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff, and I'll talk y'all later. Deuces. Bye bye.